Hello YouTube, the Anime Ref here, and whew, I just came off of that 2025 Royal Rumble. What a night. Yeah, forgive me if I'm going to be spoiling the Royal Rumble for anybody, but first of all, Women's Royal Rumble. What a show. I brought a friend over who was relatively new to WWE, and he was blown away by the Women's Rumble. He had to leave before the men's one could start, but he loved the Women's Royal Rumble. And this is coming from someone who did not watch any WWE before. I just brought him over because we wanted to hang out. I did not expect Nikki Bella to make a return, but more than that, I did not expect Charlotte Flair to be the one to win. I had a feeling Alexa Bliss was coming back, because, she was doing some stuff, Sakamoto days, so I felt like maybe it was a sign she was returning. Didn't know it was that big a deal, but she came back. That was cool. But I still can't believe that Charlotte Flair, because usually I'm so used to the dynamic that if you have Charlotte Flair, you get Becky Lynch too. I was kind of expecting it. I did not expect Nikki Bella. How long has it been since Nikki Bella was relevant? A long time. So that was surprising. I didn't give a damn about the tag team match. Even the way it ended, it was kind of pathetic. It's like those two random guys just came in to smack them. Okay, Gargano? That was probably the lowest point of the whole night for me. Me and my buddy did not care at all about that tag team match. But then I think that was at the time that my friend had to leave. So he missed what came after. What came after? Oh my gosh. Kevin Owens, Cody Rhodes, ladder match. Wow. My thoughts and prayers go out to Kevin Owens. But to be fair, he asked for it. He asked for a no-holds-bar ladder match. He asked for it. Okay? He didn't. Cody didn't have to do it. Kevin didn't have to do it. But they did. So, all I can say is my thoughts and prayers go out to Kevin Owens, but congratulations to Cody Rhodes. You can't really say much else in that regard. Didn't Kevin Owens ask for it? He got what he received? He knew what he was getting himself in for? And then, the Men's Royal Rumble. Whew. Well, unfortunately, my guy didn't win. He was number 2. John Cena. This was his year. This was, in fact, one of the few reasons I tuned into the Royal Rumble live. Because usually, I never catch it live. But I did. And it was Cena. Cena was there. This was his retirement year. This was his last Rumble. And I'm thinking to myself, this is his chance. It gets down to 2. Him and Jey Uso. I was on the edge of my seat. I was holding my breath. I was chanting Cena. But at the end of the day, at the end of this night, Jey Uso won. And you know what? That's okay. If Cena has another chance to get to WrestleMania, great. If Cena doesn't make it to WrestleMania this year, I feel like that's a wasted opportunity. Come on, Triple H. At least Cena has to show up for WrestleMania. He doesn't have to win. I just want him to be there for his last year. This is his last year, okay? Anywho, what was I even here for again? Okay, so get that all out of the system, because we're now on Solo Leveling Season 2, Episode 3. We're right fresh off the Red Gate. And now we're going to do some other stuff that I'm looking forward to. I'm wondering what the dub will add. What will it elevate the material? Because after last episode, with the moments I pointed out, I looked... Alex Lee specifically added those bits of dialogue that I was pointing out last time. Because it's in the manhwa. And because they are paying so much attention to how they can elevate the script. That's so amazing. So we're going to jump into episode 3. Next time you see me will be the post-episode discussion. Put your thoughts down below on the Royal Rumble. This may as well just be my thoughts on the Royal Rumble video as well. And cut. Okay, post-episode discussion time. Well then, what an amazing episode. Well, unlike the last episode, we didn't get any dramatic changes to the dub from the original, but we did have the Il-Hwan introduction changed a little bit. So instead of it being a language barrier, they made it so that the hunters who found him were just in a state of shock, and they confused him for a magic beast. And when he was speaking slowly, it was supposed to be for them to understand, I am a human, and I want to go home. Because this is the thing I will say. When any show attempts to do international stuff, and you want to make that realistic when it comes to a language thing, no show will get it perfectly. It's not possible. You're either going to have all Japanese, all English, or you attempt to give everyone's nationality their language, which you then go down the Tekken route, where they all speak their own language and they all just understand each other. Somehow. So that's fine. It's a welcome change, to say the least. It works. It's just, could they have maybe handled that part a little bit better? I don't know. We'll see. I think it was fine. For the rest of the episode, well, Jinwoo finished those raids with Jinho, and Jinho now has to, convince his father that he's the best fit for the Yoojin Construction Guild. And he made that confession to Jinwoo that he wants to be his brother, and Jinwoo is like, you know what? Yes, you're my friend, and as of this moment, my little bro. And I just love that moment so much. Because I have a feeling if Jinho didn't say anything, Jinwoo would have just been, okay, this is it, we're done, okay. But no, Jinho genuinely cared. He changed with his time with Jinwoo. So that moment was awesome. And then Jinwoo goes away for a week. At least I think it was only a week at the moment. 75 floors of Demon's Castle. And he took on Vulcan and Metis. Now, before anyone tells me otherwise, I read these chapters before the episode came out. Again, to refresh my memory. And it played out the exact same. Okay? The fight with Vulcan and the massacre with Metis happened the same. Okay? Now let me address the elephant in the room. The scene with Cha Hae-In. I've seen so many people talk about this already. I'm going to give my 2 cents. I think it's fine. It's a welcome addition. It's fine. Leave it be. The point of the scene in question is it's supposed to be Cha Hae-In doing something she doesn't normally do. Did people forget the other hunters at the pool were noticing the fact that it's Cha Hae-In? She doesn't normally swim. And that it was, for them, a giant surprise to see her there at all. She was contemplating the knowledge of the flying ants and whether or not you should keep that a secret. And Choi Joning told her we're under association orders. And the logic there is giving that information out to the public will cause a panic. And I, for one, agree on that front. So how does Cha Hae-In cope with having a very dangerous confidential secret? The way she would relieve stress. And in season 1, that was jogging. Here, it's swimming. Whoop-de-doo. So that was basically this episode, and Jinwoo had to leave at floor 75 for not just running out of food, and also he promised his sister he would only be away for a week, but also going any higher than floor 75 is going to be a challenge if he doesn't have the right protection from fire. He needs equipment. He needs to actually invest in equipment that will protect him from fire. So that way he won't get so tired trying to do anything. So that's where we are at the moment. He's about to leave Demon's Castle. And we're going to be up in some awesome new stuff next week. Some awesome setup, I should say, for the stuff to come. So thank you all so much for watching. If you'd like to hit the like button, subscribe, share the video with a friend, comment down below on the episode. Also comment below Royal Rumble stuff. This will basically be that video, the WWE Royal Rumble. If you want to talk about any of that, you feel free to do that in this video. Join my Patreon. I have a free tier. I don't know why people don't seem to know this, but my Patreon stuff goes up before the YouTube videos, and they are way better with their notifications. So if you want to jump on my stuff before you even see these videos, join my Patreon. It doesn't have to cost you anything. If you want my exclusive content, you can make a one-time purchase. And I will see you all in the next one. Goodbye.